Thank you, thank you. This, of course, is the Dobie Wind Ensemble. This is our varsity performing band, and yeah, they sound great. So, again, we're glad that you guys are here. That first piece that we opened with is a piece by a English composer named Ralph Vaughan Williams, who is more known for orchestral and choral works than he is for band works. However, he has a couple of absolute staples in the band idiom, between sea songs and Flourish for Wind bands, and also his English folk song suite that he's really, really well known for. He was one of a batch of composers that was commissioned by the British government right around the time of World War I and post-World War I to kind of help British nationalism a little bit. So they got these great British composers to write military band music. And so that's where Sea Songs was born from. Some of you may know the name Gustav Holst, who wrote The Planets for orchestra. He also is famous for writing some really iconic band literature. And then also Sir William Walton, who you may or may not know. Not quite as known commonplace, but certainly people in the orchestra world are very familiar with William Walton's work. But that was, again, with Sea Songs by Ralph Vaughan Williams. Our next piece is a very beautiful setting of a choral piece by Morten Lauridsen titled Omnium Mysterium. And so this is just an absolutely gorgeous work, and we're thrilled to be able to perform it for you tonight. This is the Dobie Wind Ensemble. As I made mention of earlier, this past weekend we had the all-region clinic and concert for those students that earn all-region honors. And we actually hosted the all-region auditions 2 weekends ago, right here at Dobie. And we want to thank certainly all of our parent volunteers that assisted us with that monumental task to bring in 14 high schools into our campus, approximately 800 to 900 students that were involved with that. So it certainly is not a small undertaking. So any parents that helped out with concessions or hospitality or making runs to the store or refilling ice chests with water or sodas or anything like that, thank you. We appreciate it so incredibly much. And being able to do that contest here at our place, it's just a nice kind of home field, advantage for our students. So we actually, this year, the varsity band, the wind ensemble, is all required as part of the curriculum to audition at those region auditions. And that was a requirement that we've sort of put on the back burner for the last couple of years as we've sort of, kind of navigated our way through the pandemic and through trying to recover with our program. But the Dobie Wind Ensemble is a nationally recognized performing ensemble, and we are trying to reestablish ourselves at that level. And so this was the year that we kind of had to rip the Band-Aid off as far as having everybody go to those auditions. And so we're super proud of everybody for going and representing Dobie well at that. But right now we'd like to go ahead and recognize some of our students that were recognized through the audition process. So achieving all district honors, and please stand when I call your name, we have Alex Medina, sophomore, on trumpet. And just go ahead and remain standing, and remain standing, Alex, remain standing. And Noah Garcia, senior, from Cuba. And then to those gentlemen, we would like to add, we had Alan Bowie, trumpet, junior. Alan made all-region, and so he performed last weekend with the all-region Wind Symphony. And then we also have Oscar Espinoza, tuba, junior, who also performed with the all-region Wind Symphony. And then to that, performing with the all-region Wind Symphony, but also making all-region orchestra due to a high chair placement, and advancing to the area contest where she will compete for a spot in one of the all-state bands is Sabrina Pector. And making the all-region wind ensemble, which is the top of the two region bands, also advancing to the area contest to compete for a spot with the all-state band, also making all-region orchestra, which will perform in January at Deer Park High School, and also placing first chair overall in the entire region, sophomore Leo Hillman, trumpet. Super proud of all of our students that auditioned for representing Dobie so well, and then also just an extra special recognition for those of you earning all district and all region. We're all proud of you, and had such a great pleasure getting to see those of you that performed last weekend, and look forward to more great things. Thank you. Our, our final selection this evening, is a holiday standard, and was written by just one of the absolute giants as far as writing holiday music, Mr. Leroy Anderson. And he's famous, in the band world, he's really famous for two pieces. One is A Christmas Festival, which in my book is probably the single greatest medley of Christmas tunes that's available for bands and orchestras to play. And we actually have, we play that very often with this ensemble. It's a whopper. It's about a 10 to 11 minute long piece, and it has a lot of the elements in it of a grade 5 piece of literature, which is the hardest level by Texas UIL standards. This one certainly has its share of challenges, though it's considerably shorter, but this one's also just a tremendous amount of fun to play, and the wind ensemble is playing it really well. So for our final performance, our final tune this evening, we are happy to present to you Leroy Anderson's Sleigh Ride.